hear you.
Two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, it doesn't matter what you drive. This is your all-terrain nation, and this is a live from inside the Bronco. We haven't done one of these in a while, Kelly.
No, we haven't.
What?
I know.
I can't hear you.
I know. That's the problem.
But we wanted to kind of discuss the exhaust a little bit, this thing. We have the AWE single out catback exhaust in this, and it sounds really good in town. And we want to discuss it a little bit because Kelly is not a fan of the exhaust, and well, why is that, Kelly?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the sound I can hear right now going down the interstate.
It's not that loud.
It is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it is. Even the Mini in the back seat says yes, it is.
No, you guys are crazy. This thing sounds.
I have to turn off the stuff on my phone.
It sounds great. You guys are nuts. But we're going down Interstate 24. We're heading to Franklin, Tennessee, the land of all the riches and honeys of.
Which we've been more to this month than we have probably in the last 6 or 7 months.
I know, but right now I am doing a casual 72 miles per hour, and I want to know what you guys think about this exhaust. I really don't think it's really that loud. Now we have a soft top, so sorry. Oh, what's up,
There
Eric?
it is. Hey.
Sorry, we were looking for chats there. So we have the soft top, the exhaust. Like I said, it's a catback exhaust. And I will say the company they've been really nice to us. We did pay for this exhaust, but we got it at a reduced rate. And we're going to do a month or so with it, and we may end up giving it away to one of you guys or selling it to one of you guys. I don't know what we can do. Something fun, I'm sure. But and then Kelly will get her beloved factory exhaust put back on this thing. But like I said, 73 miles an hour. It is. Be honest, it's slightly louder, but it's not like the Juke used to be. The Juke at this speed would have been pretty annoying.
It's not as loud as the Juke, but I feel like it's competing with the Juke.
Well, yeah, any louder exhaust is then you're going from factory. But I think you might be more happy with maybe there's some Ford Performance exhaust where it just replaces basically the muffler.
Maybe.
Where you get a little bit of growl, but not a lot of growl.
I didn't need anything though, is the thing. You sit here and sell it to me of like, oh, we need it. You're gonna get some rumblies with it. No, I didn't need rumblies for one. I just need the truck to go. And I prefer it to be a little quiet unless you've got a V8 under the hood. And if you've got a V8 under the hood, then we're gonna have a conversation about rumblies.
I'm curious if anybody that's watching this, if they can hear the exhaust, because that's the true sign of.
As you're getting off the interstate right now and not rumbling.
I'm about to really get into it, so we'll hear it. But I meant when we were going down the highway there, because like I said, I purposely didn't get this before Moab because I knew you would kill me.
Oh, he knows that he would not make it to Moab.
Yeah,
it was.
Kelly would have killed me going to Moab.
So the truth comes out that you knew it was going to be louder.
Well, I knew it was going to be louder. Yes. Yes. You know.
I like it that loud.
You guys are crazy, man. But we'll get into it in just a second here. We're about to be. See, seems good. Look, Eric, come on, Team Dave, man.
I think Eric tends to take your side in most things.
Well, if these cars would get out of our way, man, when you get into this though, going down through the local streets, it sounds fun. It sounds, honestly, it sounds exactly like what I've heard the Raptor sound like. Of course, the Raptor has the active exhaust, so you can dampen it down if need be. All right.
Maybe.
These people stop going slow. There we go. I'm curious if y'all heard that at all.
Get out of the way, Ford Edge.
I know. What the hell are these people doing on a Sunday morning?
Just Sunday morning driving.
I see that. Could you hear it? Can you hear the drone of it? Because there is a slight drone to it.
Told you.
And we're at 76 miles an hour right now. What's up, John?
Hey, John.
John's our local friend.
I know. Lives in the Nashville area, right?
I know he lives in Smyrna.
Oh, Smyrna. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Curious how John found us.
Hey, Ford Bronco.
All right, here we go. I floored it, by the way. We're doing 90 miles an hour right now.
You're doing 9 miles an hour.
Yes, 9 with a 0 at the end. Now we're letting it cruise back down. I will say, this whole thing has some get up and go.
I know, and it didn't need the exhaust.
No, it needed it.
No, it didn't.
We need all
No,
the
it
horsepower.
didn't.
No.
No, it didn't.
Because usually an exhaust will give you about 7 more horsepower. But I will say we're using the off-road downpipe that they offer, and you do get whiffs of exhaust in this thing from time to time. So that is a bummer from it.
But in AWE's defense, you did not watch the video of the install.
No, I do need to adjust the pipe a little bit.
Yeah, because you need to make sure that you've got it set up right. When
And it
when you burn the bumper.
It did melt the back of the bumper in the current position, but that could be user error.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to
because
say that's their fault because
he didn't watch the.
we're dudes, man. We don't watch things. We just install things, and that's why I brought you into this. You're supposed to be the brains.
Oh, it was. Then you said, "Oh, I've got this part.
Yep.
I know where this goes."
Well, yeah, I did know where it goes.
So there
Hey,
was no
and this
reason.
is not brought to you by Monster, but it should be.
Or no, I'll take a Lonnie New. That's what I'll take.
What's it? Oh, you even look at this. How
Yes.
convenient this was.
Because I was gonna look at it before you said we were going live.
So you can scan that little code, I guess. I don't know. What does that
it
code
gives
do?
you a little QR code to the installation instructions, which Dave could have done, but he didn't.
That's pretty nice, though.
It is nice.
They don't give you some printed garbage instructions that.
Just scan the QR code below with your device and search the SKU at awe-tuning.com. Boom, instant, up-to-date, accurate installation instructions right at
See?
your fingertips.
What man needs directions?
Yeah, that's why he keeps me around, but at the same point, this is how you burn up bumpers. Melt bumpers.
This bumper's gone anyways, let's be honest.
When?
This when I get my company bonus, the bumper will be gone. But I will say this thing is such a dream on the highway.
Overall, yes.
I mean, you can hear slight wind noise up here, but it's really not nothing. It doesn't drive us crazy. We did Florida in this thing.
No, but we definitely are having to talk louder because of the exhaust.
The exhaust,
itself.
yes. I'm not gonna lie and hide from that because it is a little bit. It's just a kind of that baritone. And I'll be honest, something I've noticed about it that I can nitpick. And this is not against the company itself. This is a well put together kit that they did. But it feels
And you
like
can tell and one thing we didn't talk about is you can tell that they fitted it first to make sure that everything worked before they sent it out too. So it's not just like, oh, I need a part from here and I need a part from here and I need a part from here and send it on.
Yeah, check out the Bora exhaust. I'll definitely do that. If you guys haven't yet and you're new to the channel, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. We are not Bronco exclusive, but we're Bronco fans. So
Yeah.
that's why you see a lot of Bronco content on here, is because we are enthusiasts
And
of
we
this.
own one.
We've got some big trips coming up. We've got Kelly next week goes to Austin
Is it next
in 2 weeks.
week and a half? 2 weeks?
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yep, you're going to Austin, Texas.
Yep.
That
Well,
should be fun.
Horseshoe Bay, if you ask Cigar Texan, it's not Austin. Yeah, I'm going to the ladies only off-radio event, the very first one.
Yep, that'll be fun. You'll get to actually meet Miss Shelby Hall.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully get some good interviews there, and fingers crossed, some good content.
No pressure.
A little nervous on that one.
No, so that's a funny thing to say because I went on a girls' trip before Buc-ee's was a huge thing in this area. And I actually did a walk around of Buc-ee's and talked about the Jeep and everything. And I did my own little video. And this one said it wasn't good enough, so he never put it out there. So you guys
didn't
could
say
have
it
learned about
wasn't good
Buc-ee's a
enough.
long time ago.
It
But,
just
you
didn't
know,
have enough for me to put together a video. But anyway,
you could have had more content, just saying.
this exhaust though, it's got that kind of baritone little, and it honestly at 75 miles an hour, it makes you feel like you're not going fast. That's something I have noticed about it, and I'm curious about. I honestly feel like the fuel economies went down just slightly because of the exhaust. Nothing to really document that, and I wish I was smart enough. I guess I can always do a hyperloop test on this and then put the factory exhaust back on.
Yeah, because you didn't do one without the bumper on.
But I'm curious. Well, we could do it with the current bumper on.
No, what I'm saying, you didn't do it with just the bumper. We didn't do the Hyperloop, right?
Yeah, not with the new bumper on it.
That's what I'm saying with the old exhaust with the new bumper.
But if you guys want to see this thing do the hyperloop, or the loop as we'll call it, I hate to call it a hyperloop, it just tends to be that. Let us know in the comments. Let us know if you'd like to, if you're curious if this thing, there's a miles per gallon difference with the exhaust. Because I know where Kelly keeps it around the 15 miles per gallon range average.
Well, and honestly, this isn't going to be a tell anyway because you put premium in it the last time too, so this is not going to be a good tell.
Right. But I feel like I have noticed a slight difference in fuel economy with just the exhaust. I don't know if it's because it's running freer, the engine's burning. I don't know. And I could be off. Obviously, we're in the heat of summer as well, so turbos do not like heat. So that's another thing to consider why the mileage might be a little down. But hopefully you guys are having a great Sunday. I know this was unexpected. We're traveling. We're going to Martin's Barbecue in Nolensville, Tennessee. So gotta have some good barbecue. It's one of my favorite barbecue places here.
And my parents are in town, so
they've got the Jeep.
Yeah, they have the Gladiator.
Yeah, so Kelly's parents, we give them the Jeep for the weekend, and I'm curious what their thoughts are.
I did ask my dad the first night, and now he had only driven it like less than Aw, thank you.
Oh,
Andy, you're so sweet.
You're very kind,
Appreciate
sir.
you. I do need to, Andy, message me, and I need to get a lanyard out to you.
Yes, email us at allterrainnationmedia@gmail.com.
Yeah, so it's allterrainnationmedia@gmail.com. Send that out because I need to get you some swag out.
I think we'll give a surprise to people with some keychains as well.
Yeah.
We're just gonna randomly, if you get a keychain, it's not because we love you any more than anybody else, but we're just gonna randomly start throwing some keychains and swag stuff. So when you become members,
or if you order swag.
Yeah.
I mean, if they order swag, I'll throw one in.
We've been selling more shirts here lately.
Same guy.
Yeah?
Yeah. He did 2 orders in a row.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's very cool. Anyway.
But if you go to allterrainnation.com, you can order shirts that way. We have shirts that we have in our possession, then we do Teespring as well. And we're going to throw some new designs up over, especially with Christmas coming up. But anyways, that's enough selling.
Yeah.
If you want to be a member, we appreciate it. We've lost one member this week.
Aw.
I know. Sometimes they auto-renew, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But we appreciate y'all, no matter if you're a member or not.
But yes, my parents are in town, and I actually asked my dad how he liked it. And he had only driven it like, what, a mile and a half? Something like that.
I think they driven a Jeep in Hawaii, but it would have been an old TJ or something.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
But they have a GMC Sierra Limited, I think, something. I can't remember exactly.
You got a plushed out GMC.
He got a plushed out one. I saw it for like.
Oh, listen, here we go. Could you hear that? Let us know. Could you hear that? That was me getting into it.
I saw his GMC like for like 10 minutes before they took off and left again, so I didn't get a chance to do much with it. But they typically drive a GMC Sierra plushed out, like Lux version of the Bronco, essentially. Like
I wish I could get him into an ATX4 because that off-road version, and I priced those out recently. $79,000 for that truck. It's basically the ZR2 that Chevy does, except it's GMC, so it's gonna be a little more plushed out. Yeah. So.
But anyway, he did say he felt the pull a little bit in the Jeep. Just like we've kind of talked about, is the pull with the axle and everything. But I'll be interested to find out more of his experience in the Jeep because they've done a little more driving in it today than they have the entire week or weekend that they've been here. So we'll have more to report to you for that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll put the Jeep on one of those car rental places.
Says watch out going through Nolensville. These police officers are ticket happy.
Yeah, I usually do the speed limit in Nolensville. I drive through here quite a bit.
Thank you, John. Though
we're on Old Nashville Highway currently, and I love this area. It's so pretty. It's hilly, a lot of green grasses and pretty trees.
Yeah, if we could afford to live in this area, I would totally live in this area.
Very old South area.
Yes.
But it's a little town that's changing.
It has become very expensive.
Yes. When the stars buy up all the cool land, you keep moving. Moving. Yep. Sounds like a V8. Who said that?
Does not sound like a V8.
Or V6, I think he said.
Bronco 78. Since, yep, sounds like a V6.
Yeah, that is a bummer about even the Raptor, F-150 Raptor took a lot of heat because they just could not, you can't make them sound like a V8. There's all the performance in the world. The only V6 I've ever heard sound great is the Ford GT. And that thing sounds like a little rocket ship. But
Eric's is going to hold on to both the Jeep and the Bronco for a little bit. Sorry on the phone, it's so weird. Going to hold on to it. Starts working at Ford in a couple weeks.
Nice, man. Yeah, there was I can't remember one of our viewers from the East Coast area. He'd bought a Jeep while he was waiting on his Bronco, and he was private texting me the other day and talking about how he was going to sell. He thought I'm just going to sell the Bronco because the nuts
He's
value.
turn around the money on it.
Yeah, because he's about to retire from the Navy, and he's like, I can't have 2 car payments. So he took one of them. I forget. Ended up taking his Jeep to the Jeep dealership, and they were going to offer him a lot of money more than he had paid for it. And what's funny is, what dealers are doing right now is they want to get you in there, which is why I didn't want to
buy something else.
No. Which is why I didn't want you. We've offered the Jeep to our local dealership, and they're like, well, let's talk about it. And it's like, no, there's no talking about it. Give me a price, and I'll sell it to you. But what they did was he got him there. They baited him. They gave him this really good price on the phone.
Yeah.
They got there. They dropped that price by like $3,000 or something.
Oh, I'm sure.
So.
Because if you're not going to trade it in on something, they want that.
No, but he would offer it to him for sale. So he wasn't like, hey, I'm trying to trade this in. But
well, then I don't understand why you won't take it into the dealership then.
No, I'm just saying, I don't want your friend wanted us to call. Oh, we'll have someone call you. No, I'll just take it to you, and I don't want my hopes up of like, here's a higher price, and then you get there and it's like, oh no.
I got you.
But anyways, our Jeep Gladiator is for sale for $47,000. They MSRP'd last year at $47,000.
Yeah.
You would be getting a new bumper on the thing and a couple little upgrades, but nothing crazy. And I hate to even offer it at that price, but that's what everything's going for more right now. So anyways, this is not a buy the Jeep thing. But all right, so we're cruising 55 miles an hour. It's what's that say?
I see that Jeep is adding a snorkel something.
Yeah, you're gonna see Monday. I drop a video on. I built and priced a Rubicon. I did a Gladiator, or not a Gladiator, a Wrangler Rubicon, because I wanted to see if I'm buying a Jeep, which we may down the road buy a Jeep Wrangler. I was curious if what I wanted, what it would come out to, and I did see there in 23 they're offering a factory snorkel, and just like the Everglades,
it's ugly.
Yeah, that's one thing Jeep has never been able to do, because they run it down the hood of the Jeep itself, and I don't know, for me it's just not great. These are the only 2 vehicles I've ever seen that don't look great on them. So you're safe on that one.
Sweet.
For now.
Yeah.
Because Kelly hates when I do put snorkels on these things.
Snorkels on our vehicles. We don't need them for what we do.
But you're going to be surprised at the end of the video, the price that I priced out for this thing. It's value to value for this Badlands versus the Wrangler. For a lot of the same features, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's not even close of comparison.
Well, what's funny is that somebody in one of my groups that I'm in posted the other day, it was like, I can't believe the Bronco doesn't have an electric tailgate.
Yeah,
and I was like, and honestly, she was kind of attacked by several people. It was like, this is an off-road vehicle. Well, come to find out, it was a Bronco Sport person.
Yeah, so you're
it's
in
a much different vehicle.
Bronco Sports are entry-level SUVs. If you have one and love it, I like it. I would honestly, for the channel, I'd like to build one. If we got enough support down the road, I think it would be fun to build one, lift it, and go take it to Windrock. I really do think that would be a lot of fun. Little one back here, Sydney, do you like Bronco Sports?
No,
Why not?
they're not true Broncos.
Oh, well, and we didn't teach her that, because I like little Bronco Sports. But I think it would be fun to build one. Can you imagine that, like on BF Goodrich KM3s, like little little like 255s or whatever they put on those things.
John
See,
says
John's
his
wife has a
doesn't.
Bronco Sport, Sid.
Okay.
Now you're insulting our audience.
Okay.
No,
Just
and
like-
I anticipate that they drive like cars.
We drove one. Well, you didn't drive that one.
I didn't drive one.
We did a review.
Yeah, but I didn't drive it.
Yeah, okay. 2020.
I'm saying, yeah, that was the one that made us decide that we didn't want Area 51.
Yeah, remember New Year's Day,
Yeah.
2020, we tested one. That and an F-150.
Yeah.
That video never did anything. The Bronco Sport video did well. Let's see. All right, we're at a dead stop. I'm going to gun this thing. So you guys can get a true sense of the volume of it. And I'm trying not to get a ticket because we're in a 40-mile-an-hour zone.
Yeah, let's not.
Here we go.
Right here at 40.
Brake boost. Oh, man. So, I hope you enjoyed the surprise live stream we're doing here. Once again, this was just I knew Kelly would be kind of grumpy driving 30 miles in this thing.
Thanks for sharing my true grumpiness.
But overall, I'm pretty happy with this exhaust. If this thing was just strictly like an in-town vehicle, it wouldn't bother me at all. We're definitely I'm gonna do a proper, you'll get to see, I'll do a video of showing you how it's under the vehicle. We tried to do a install video, but honestly, we had such a hard time getting the damn factory muffler off.
Yeah, it was the factory one off is the problem.
It was a pain in the ass. Andy, turn on the lights.
Lights and sirens. Pull over. Hey, that's better than being say, hey, you owe me X amount of dollars because of pullover. So thank you for the $1.99 super chat.
That's crazy. But anyway, so we are in Nolensville now,
and we still need to do the install of the Tuffy box in the back.
Yeah,
we've got some more diabolical we need to put on.
Yeah, so we have a lot with the Bronco yet to do. Honestly, the Tuffy box is just sitting in the back, and it doesn't really move around. I will say, honestly, it's been kind of surprising because I thought, well, we might hear it slide around a little bit.
If you look at there, it has moved a little bit, but you don't hear it
right
move.
We're now in a 15-mile-an-hour zone, so I can't give it the beans.
Zoomies.
But anyways, I appreciate you guys jumping on here. I know there's not been a ton of interest today in the video, but that's all right.
That's because it's Sunday at 11 o'clock.
Rewatch it down the road. Any final questions about the exhaust? I like it. Like I said, once again, it sounds just like a Raptor to me. I think if you want the Raptor, just buy a regular Bronco and throw an exhaust on it, and you get all the loud fun of it. And honestly, TFL did that video where they showed them doing some 0 to 60s versus the Raptor in their first edition. And yes, the Raptor beat it, but it wasn't by much. And for me, for the $75K that it's going to cost for a Raptor, and yes, you're getting performance of the suspension and stuff, it's not for that. Not at all. Now, the true test to be when the Ranger, when we get the Raptor Ranger in, that's going to be fun. Look, Sid, land of Teslas. Yep, you just missed one. All right, guys. So we're about to pull in here. I appreciate everybody jumping on here with us, and I appreciate the couple super chats.
Look at that one.
Andy, thank you. Oh, look, a little Porsche. Vet. Nope. Is that a Vet? Oh, that's a Lamborghini.
No, that's a Vet.
Is it?
It's a Vet.
I can't tell.
It's a Vet.
Yeah, it is a Vet. There you go. Sorry, guys. We're
false alarm.
Yeah. My eyes are not working today. Woo. That thing sounds great. Yeah, where is my glasses? I don't know.
Oh, there's that.
But let's see. There's a big Jeep across the street from us. This is the land of riches, to be honest. There's a lot of money here.
Oh, red light.
Red
light.
I see.
Oh.
But this is the land of riches, and it's always amazing. You will see Lamborghinis from time to time. A couple Ford GTs floating around here. And a lot of Nissan. You'll see a lot of Nissan because, well, Nissan is around here. Let's see. But believe it or not, this tiny little town, there's a lot of money here. And they don't allow them to change it either, which is kind of cool. Yeah, your billboards can't have a lot of color in them. They want it just sort of plain. And look at this, Martin's Barbecue.
They're not here yet.
Nope, not here yet. All right. right, guys. Well, we are going to end this. So whether it be two-wheel drive,
Four-wheel drive.
does not matter what you drive. This is your all-terrain nation. Thanks for joining along in this ride along. Peace.
See ya.